I'm Barbara Warrington, and I live in Slatersville, Rhode Island, since 1933. I was born in 28, and when I was 5 years old, we moved to Slatersville so I could go to the one-room schoolhouse. It wasn't really North Smithfield in those days. It was definitely Slatersville. And May 1st, we always had a May basket for our teacher. And because my family lived close to the school, Mother was always the one that decorated the basket. And Donald and I, my brother and I, would take it. And then we'd knock on the door of the school. The kids would be there, and then we'd run around the back. And then the teacher would open the door and find the basket. So then we'd have a party. It was neat. It was really fun. And in the wintertime, there wasn't much traffic in those days, and we would be able to take our sleds to school. And then we'd bring our sleds home at noontime and take them back. And then we'd go back early, because in those days we had an hour and a quarter, I think, for lunch. So we'd hurry up and have our sandwich at home and then run back to school so we could slide some more. Yeah, that was a fun part. Yeah. And then it was a one-room school, so the teacher was kind of busy with 4 grades. And when I was in 4th grade, Kendall Dean was built. And then we moved down to the big school. Yeah. Well, I guess I would say you almost knew every family. When I was a Girl Scout, Phyllis McCutcheon Carteret and I would walk down to the village, and we could name every family on North Main Street, which you can't do today. No. I wish I knew more people, their names. I know all the people in church, and you go to the store and you see certain people that you know, and it's kind of nice when the people at the store can call you by name. I go up to the corner at the plaza, and you can stop at the bank, and then Brigitto's, and then you go to the hairdressers, and I go to the drugstore, and everybody knows you, and you know them, and it's such a warm feeling. And you go down to Park Square, and it isn't the same. I think the stores are so big. I don't know, I guess I like the small town arrangement and feeling of it. I have 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, and we lived on North Main Street. I grew up in this house, and then we moved back here in 1981 after my mother died to look after my dad. And then he passed away the following year, and we stayed. We were married 44 years.
What was his name?
Norman Warrington. Yep. He passed away in 1993, and he was an Archie bunker, way before his time, before Archie's time. I can't say that I'm a very active person. And my morning routine is to come down and put my coffee pot on, and then get the papers and come in, and then have a couple of phone calls. I go off with girls on Wednesday. The girls are in quotes. Right now there are 3 girls that I get together with, and we go out to lunch and we play cards in the afternoon, and we go to different houses each week. And then Sunday after church, there's a bunch of widows that go out to breakfast. Easter Sunday, my kids and their children are all coming here for dinner, and we used to have an Easter egg hunt with the grandchildren.
In this yard?
Yeah. But now we have it for my 2 great-grandchildren, because the other kids think they're too big for it. It's not quite the typical village that it used to be. There are a lot of politicians now. It just isn't a visiting village like it used to be. People used to stop in at the drop of a hat, but they don't seem to. They're too busy in these days, I guess. Yeah. but I'm always glad for someone to come. I like things the way they've always been.
Yeah.
So I have to learn to change with the times, and that's difficult for me.
Yeah.
But my kids tell me that I'm doing much better.